Today we learned how investigators got on the trail of the Cambridge man accused of killing a St. Croix Falls father of 5. This is day 2 of the homicide trial for Levi Aker Kendall, who investigators say stabbed Peter Kelly to death following a dispute along the St. Croix River last April. Bill Hudson is covering the trial in Balsam Lake, Wisconsin, and joins us this evening with the latest from the courtroom. Bill?
Liz, yesterday's testimony was extremely emotional. Today's extremely graphic with the bloody crime scene photographs and autopsy images. But then, late this afternoon, prosecution began calling to the stand the young men who were with Aker Kendall on that fatal night.
The friends who were fishing with Levi Aker Kendall that night recalled a cross-river shouting match, which grew louder as they smoked marijuana.
Honestly, to be honest with you, that was the first time ever bringing marijuana into that park.
Jacob Mossberg had trouble recalling events as Levi was pushed to the ground, then got to his feet.
Got back up, Levi pulled the knife.
Polk County investigator Andrew Vitalis began the day's testimony playing a videotape of the crime scene, showing where Peter Kelly fell and his buddy's frantic efforts to get access to Kelly's locked car.
Witness could call 911.
Vitalis documents a long blood trail coming from the scene. Evidence from the area was flagged or covered to preserve.
What appears to be some sort of a tackle box and some drug paraphernalia items.
Kelly's friend Ross Leckman says the killing stemmed from an argument with Aker Kendall over vulgar language and smoking pot. 2 store receipts found near the scene led investigators to the 4 suspects, along with a text message from a friend.
We felt that a third party identified as Levi Aker Kendall was probably our primary suspect.
Aker Kendall sat with his head in his hands much of the day, especially when graphic photos of Kelly's autopsy were shown to jurors. Dr. Michael Madsen performed the autopsy and concluded
the cause of death was a stab wound of the chest.
No other causes of death that you could find in terms of that autopsy?
Correct. It would be.
Jurors also saw the knife believed used in the attack, handed over to investigators by Aker Kendall's mother.
We also learned today that Pete Kelly's blood alcohol content that night was about half the legal limit. Now, defense tried its best to try to say that that may have still influenced his judgment, his decision-making that night. Prosecution quickly shot that down. Liz?
Bill, did Aker Kendall and his friends understand at the time that Kelly had been killed?
Well, they did when they saw the pale look on Aker Kendall's face and he was still holding that bloody knife. They knew it was not good, but it wasn't until the next morning they learned that Pete Kelly was actually dead. That's when the 3 friends consulted with an attorney in Cambridge.
All right, our Bill Hudson live in Balsam Lake, Wisconsin tonight. Bill, thank you.